Hello and welcome to the final session of the second day here at the School Sport Australia Games National Bowls Championships in 2025. Alfebo here with you for Ringside Live at Club Pine Rivers, and alongside me, the last game we called was the Aaron Sheriff Cohen Litfin game at Club Helensvale 21-19. It was one of the most epic Australian Open matches that you'll see. His drama-producing ability was so good, I had to bring him back. The one and only Brett Herbert. How are you, mate?
I'm great, Val. Great to be here, mate.
Great to have you back on Ringside Live. We've got triples action between Queensland and New South Wales. It's Cooper Sutton, Ben Hagan, and Levi Rice up against Mackenzie Parsons, Cooper Wrightson, and Sam Griffiths. So looking forward to this contest. Of course, there's two Cooper Suttons playing in this tournament, one for Victoria, one for Queensland. Played each other yesterday. This is a 16-end triples game as opposed to the normal 18 ends, and of course 1 hour and a half time limit. So we're at an hour and 28 minutes to go already. Mick Devine also going to join us. He's done a great job coordinating this event and organising it once more, like he did last year at the City of Geelong Bowls Club. As the weather has just turned a little bit, hasn't it? It's a little bit cooler.
Yeah, well, I landed this morning. It was very, very warm compared to Adelaide, where I'd come from. And they told me it was quite cool here yesterday. So
it was pretty good here yesterday. I was here. It was absolutely wonderful yesterday. Adelaide rained all weekend, did it not?
It certainly did. It's certainly warmer here than it was at Geelong for the last school sport bowls competition.
We were talking about that in session one today with Steve Rushforth, and yeah, that was ridiculous how cold that was.
It was. There was hurricane-type winds going through, but some amazing bowls with it.
So here's Cooper Wrightson. Looking forward to seeing how he goes. Two Coopers out here, and Cooper Wrightson is from Engadine High and plays at Engadine Bowling Club, one of the big clubs in New South Wales. His main bowls achievements, he's a minor singles championship winner, and he goes to Carpenter School as well. Very good at basketball and plays as a goalkeeper in soccer. Ben Hagan actually bowls here at Club Pine Rivers, so he's playing this event at his home club. Been bowling for 3 years. So his favourite bowler, Aaron Tees.
I saw him play in the previous game. Certainly a very capable bowler.
Certainly is. So, Brett, are you not here in a School Sport Australia? You had the full red kit on last year, the red, white, and red, blue, and gold.
Yes, I did.
You got the BA kit.
I was part of the SA team last year with us coaching alongside with Alex Smith, who's the SA coach. But this year, we wear many hats at Bowls Australia. And
they didn't want you this year. I'm disappointed in them. Levi Rice, son of Lurch. I'll tell you what, he's got the height covered as well.
Yes, you can't half tell the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
He looks exactly like his dad. It's uncanny sometimes how much children can look like their parents.
Yeah, well, I wonder what he's going to bowl, whether he can bowl like Nathan.
From all reports, I've never actually watched him play live. This is the first time. From all reports, he is going to be a very good bowler. His dad still goes pretty well, plays for the Gold Coast Hawks, reigning Bowls Premier League champion. He's been part of both of the Hawks' titles in BPL 7 and 21, as well as a former Jackaroo. So 2 bowl triples is what we're playing.
16 ends?
Yes, that is correct. But an hour and a half time limit.
How have they been going for the times? Are they getting timed out much?
The last singles match was timed out.
Yep.
So Levi Rice, what has he got? getting it to crash through. And I'm not sure what he's exactly done here. It's whether it's one to New South Wales or one to Queensland here.
Certainly have a close look at it there.
Sam Griffiths making his way down. Sam Griffiths from Terrigal Bowling Club on the Central Coast. What has he got in response here?
Just holding out there a bit. That's 1 to New South Wales.
It is 1-0 to the Sky Blues to start proceedings in this State of Origin rivalry. They hate each other. I'm sure these kids don't, but...
No, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. Mackenzie Parsons, she'll lead things off. She's from Moama. And her bowler, or her bowling idol. Can you guess who it is, Herbie, if you think about Moama? Don't cheat.
Who is it?
Olivia Cartwright.
Oh, fair call.
Bowls with Taylor GTRs.
I'm really interested to know who Levi's favourite bowler is.
Have a guess.
Nathan?
Yes. Plays out at Club Helensvale, does Levi, but Mackenzie Parsons made the under-18 Vic squad last year and this year, so will play the Nationals in Tasmania. Won the regional triples with Olivia Cartwright and Emma Simmons, so that's pretty good company to have. Olivia Cartwright made 2 Australian Open finals this year, won the fours a couple of years ago with Chloe Stewart, Caitlin Inch and Lara Butler. And then Emma Simmons made the fours final at the AO last year with Kira Burke, Kylie Lavis and Cass Millerick. So very handy players that she was playing with.
Yeah, fantastic first bowl from Mackenzie there. The mat's right up. Almost minimum length.
Place for the Moama Steamers.
Shot.
That's brilliant. From Cooper Sutton. Met Cooper at the Gold Coast at the Australian Open. Absolutely ripping young fella. Great family as well, because they heard us talking about the fact that there were 2 Cooper Suttons. And they came up and introduced themselves as a family, and yeah, really good people. Benny Hagan now. Another very handy prospect from Queensland.
Run.
Just going to drop under.
Yeah, it's just gone 4:30 and just cooling off a little. I imagine it's probably going to change from what they've been bowling at for most of the afternoon.
So that one for Cooper Wrightson, that's going to run through. What's Ben Hagan got? Knows these greens and rinks very, very well. That one's travelling through. For Sam and Levi to make their mark. Yeah, Levi, his dad Nathan is the replay there of that all coming in from Cooper Sutton. Yeah, his dad is his idol. That's more than fair enough.
Mine too.
Is that true, or are you just saying that because Nathan might be watching?
Just in case.
Nathan Rice, bronze medalist and silver medalist at the World Bowls Championships. He's got 2 bronze and 2 silver at the Com Games as well. So one of the most talented bowlers that Australia has produced. Got a message from Travis Moran, who's watching on, a superstar under-18 player, not at this event this year. I'd like to say my good mate Cooper on the live stream right now isn't too good at basketball, but he tries his best. As subtle as a sledgehammer, Trav.
Great little sledge there.
But
drive by.
When you're Travis Moran and you've got the big three, you've got the junior nugget, you've got the AO, you've got the under-18 singles, you can say whatever you like. He's an absolute ripper, is Travis Moran. And that is 1 to Queensland. So 1 apiece after 2 ends.
Queensland staying Matt back a lot longer.
Looking forward to a function tonight here at Club Pine Rivers, which we've been invited to. We get to share a table again, you and I, Brett, and it's Natalie Cook, former beach volleyballer, who's going to be speaking.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to hearing about her career.
Yep, part of the School Sport Australia Games up here is bowls for the first time, and that's just wonderful for our sport.
Yeah, it's awesome, especially after last year, being part of the games, and for the second year in a row, and we get to share the table with AFL, rugby league, or Australian rules football, I shouldn't say, because the AFL is the league, and a lot of people get tripped up with that. But Aussie rules, rugby league, football, and I believe there's another one in there as well, netball as well.
It's netball. Yep. Is there 6 sports? I think, is golf one?
Yes, golf is the other one. Correct. Just trying to think of who that other sport was, but
no, it's fantastic.
It escaped me.
To be included in that, the Australian School Sport Games. It's got some good bowls, haven't we?
Yeah. Very lucky and blessed to see these superstars. That is a nice finish there from Mackenzie Parsons. I feel like it could rain here. To our right, there's a lot of sun, but to our left, it looks quite gloomy. So, not sure what the weather's going to be doing. Last time we were here, actually, at BPL 20, there were severe thunderstorms, and because we're under sort of a metal structure with metal beams, we actually had to get off.
Oh.
And we had to go inside.
Right.
So the matches finished quite late at night. It was brutal. So the days are already long for a BPL, and they went even longer. But no, the thunderstorms were quite violent.
Oh, just spitting the jack back a little.
Ben Hagen on backhand. It's got the sort of tweed Ospreys looking bowls. See that colour a lot here at Club Pine Rivers.
Yes, does very well too, that colour.
And they've won 4 of the 5 BPL titles that they have won as a franchise right here on this very green. Loie Stewart and Aaron Tees have been part of all of those. Corey Wedlock, 4 of them. And then Kurt Brown won the other one at BPL 10. And if there's a colour to be using on this green in particular, that's probably the one.
Ooh, that's worked out all right.
I think it's one still to that Mackenzie Parsons bowl at the front. But things could change because Levi Rice has got a nice little catchment right at the back there.
Yeah, there's a good almost foot. It's going to play on the backhand. There's a good foot between the jack and the front bowl. Just a gap and oh. Sam now weighing up all the options.
Sam Griffiths. This match has been going 17 minutes, so an hour and a half is what we're playing to. Generally getting through most of the matches. Finished an end early in the fours. Oh, actually, did we get them all in? Might have got them all in. No, we finished one end short at the end. And then we fell one shot short of a title. Or of a match winner in the singles.
What a ripping game of singles that was.
Unreal.
I was up in the stand looking down, and it was bowl for bowl. All shots played.
Levi Rice going with weight. Oh, just shaving through, trying to edge the bowl out. Would have been lying 3 or 4 had he made it. Sam Griffiths watching on, telling it to move. It's trying its very best. Doesn't want to knock that out the way.
Ooh,
Move the jack as well. Oh, it's one. It's okay. I dare say that'll remain that way.
One.
So it's okay. Just is the indication. So 2-1 in favour of New South Wales. That's after 3 ends of 16.
Blow for blow here at the moment.
Just scoring in singles.
New South Wales again choosing to bring the mat. A very nervous Sam there, trying to stop the jack from falling in the ditch, and it has. Puts it on the tee. So a couple of metres over, or metre and a half longer than minimum length. And if Mackenzie's going to start like that, why not? Might be 18 inches short of the jack. Obviously, both teams have come in with a tactic. New South Wales choosing the shorter ends. Good weight there from Mackenzie. Cooper just around the back again. His 2 bowls. Wanted it to settle, but it's probably ended up in a pretty good home for New South Wales. Yeah.
As this looking for Cooper. Just going to drip under. But I think Mackenzie has led superbly so far in this contest. Been really impressive.
Yes, obviously practice these short ends. Matt right up. Oh, good here.
Annie Hagan, that is as good as it gets. Little rubber the jack on the way through. Levi's fired up. So is Cooper. Hopefully one day we get to see Levi play with Nathan at the Australian Open or something like that. Father and son, and they can go deep.
How good would that be?
Awesome.
We saw a few of those games at the Australian Open. Father, son, and brothers, of course.
Yep.
Went very
Sisters.
deep in the pairs. Sisters.
Well, yeah, the Nelson brothers.
Yep.
Don't play too far away from here. Capalaba. Sam Griffiths trying to work that one through. Just rubs, but still. Did you say that's 1 or 2 down?
Yeah, from this angle it looks to be 2.
Yeah. Levi's bowls are just holding, aren't they? Bit too much weight on that one. He's coming around the back, so got a bit of cover if they need.
Good spread of bowls at the back.
Oh, that almost worked out for Sam Griffiths. Oh, wow. Very close. Mackenzie Parsons' bowl was almost right in the thick of the action there. Levi Rice. Levi Rice. Just not going to get there, so we continue ticking up in ones. And it's going to be 2 apiece after 4 ends here.
Good weight there from Levi.
So, Brett, it's in the clubhouse direction, where you're looking now on your screen. That's been won by Queensland away from the clubhouse. It's been New South Wales.
I mentioned tactics before, and it's worked out that the other team is winning when the other tactic is being used,
yes.
if you know what I mean, the opposite. Sometimes you just got to change your tactic if you're bowling better at shorter ends, better than your opposition.
Cooper Sutton starting nicely. So tomorrow we'll do 3 sessions from the morning, 3 final sessions. And that'll be it for this competition in 2025. It's been awesome to watch again. And looking forward to seeing how it all concludes tomorrow and then flight back home. Bit of a whirlwind trip up to Club Pine Rivers.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's wonderful to see all the school, state teams come along. 5 states represented.
Absolutely wonderful, isn't it?
It's a great opportunity for very young bowlers.
So we're going to be blessed here very shortly, Brett Herbert, by the one and only Mick Devine, who has done an amazing job in organising this event for another year, and he joins us now. Mick, welcome.
Thanks, Val. Thanks for having me again, and thanks for your support promoting our event. It's certainly not just me. There's plenty of officials around that have made it work, and it's been great that all states have reported that now that we're up and running, it was a lot easier for them this year than trying to get it organised last year. So I think we're on the right track.
That's amazing to hear, and you're too humble, my friend. Just take all the credit. If we give you the credit, just take it.
Okay, no worries.
But you've come bearing gifts, and the overall ladder is something that we've been talking about throughout the day. Victoria have led throughout the entirety of the day, but it was a 7-point lead going into the second round of the day over Queensland. But that gap has been trimmed to 2.5. Victoria 38 points, Queensland 35.5. New South Wales half a point off them on 35. So there's a real logjam at the top. Victoria still with the advantage, but it's minuscule compared to what it was. South Australia next on 17.5, then Western Australia on 14. We've also got some finals that have been decided, or some teams have made it in. The singles, Victoria 2.
They're, I'll say they're not 100%, but the Victorian singles, Victoria 2 singles, is on 3 wins plus 35 or 40, so pretty much guaranteed a spot.
Perfect, so pretty much guaranteed there. New South Wales 2 in the pairs.
Are looking very good as well.
New South Wales 2 in the triples.
They're guaranteed. They're the only one that's 4 wins and have finished all their games, so they're definitely in.
And then they're taking on either Victoria 2 or Queensland 2. So
yeah, they're both very close, and I think from memory both are playing in this time slot, so it'll decide who wins.
And then the fours is Victoria 2, most likely up against Queensland 2.
Yes, it's looking that way. But bowls is a funny game, and if there's a margin that we didn't see coming, you never know, but that's sort of the likelihood of those results. So a little bit of a spread, which is good to see.
So we have a look at the replay here from Levi Rice, who's nailed another one. He's looking pretty good, and that is beautifully done. Yes. He's holding 2 now because Mackenzie Parson, she's leading brilliantly for New South Wales. She's made a really good fist of things. So impressive.
Yeah, I must admit I've sort of been caught up doing results a lot of the time, but Levi has been quite impressive every time I've had a chance to watch him, and Mackenzie's led very well throughout the whole event, so she's doing a great job.
This one's going to hold out to the left of screen for Sam Griffiths, so 1 bowl left to come. Queensland haven't won in this direction as of yet. Almost see a little trip over there from Cooper Wrightson. Very close.
I think he went to throw the bowl on it, nearly hit our camera.
Yeah, that would have been suspend worthy.
We do have a judiciary, which we joked about.
All right, well, there we go.
You actually have to have one for a school sport event. And we said if there's any high tackles, they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So as long as it's not the AFL tribunal and has more consistency, it'll be okay. Not sure what they're doing, but that's a story for another day. Sam Griffiths' final bowl of this 5th end. And that's under, so he's kind of overcorrected there. I reckon that's 2. I believe I saw 2 fingers there from Benny Hagan. And that has been confirmed, it is. So 2 shots, and that means it's 4-2 after 5 ends here at Club Pine Rivers. How good is it being at Club Pine Rivers for this event?
It's phenomenal, yeah. I mean, it's funny, we watch it on TV, but you just don't get the perspective of just how good it is. We were actually lucky enough, we were here a bit early on the Sunday, which was our practice day, and went and just had a roll up by ourselves. And you just can't get a better surface. The conditions were perfect. You're out of the sun. And Ryan's brilliant.
Yeah.
And I know I sort of said there are many officials that have made it work, but Ryan from the club has just made everything happen. You turn up, it's all set up, and anything that we need, and he gets it straight away. The lunches and catering have been so smooth that we've kept on time schedule, and you couldn't hope for better. But obviously a club of this standing's used to running the events like they do, so I'm sure he's well versed in it.
Yeah, and seeing it's really great because you see the work that Steve Ratcliffe, the CEO, does, Adrian Holiday, the president. They're absolutely fantastic, and everyone here has looked after us every time we come up for BPL, every time we come up for other things. So No, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I know we've got the official function for the whole games event happening upstairs later on. They've been more than happy to host that, and I've heard they've been brilliant in running that as well. So
is that for the entirety? I thought this was just for the bowls event, but that's for the... right, okay.
You're going to have to dress up and look good because I think last I heard, I think it was about 260 going to it. So,
wow, okay. Lucky I brought my dress shoes and my jeans and a polo, so thank heavens for that because I'm definitely not dressed in my BA kit, that's for sure.
I was up there earlier on.
Is that all Connor's brought up? You knew you had a dinner?
Connor. I was up there earlier, all the tablecloths are out, the silverware, it looks amazing up there, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does. They do an unbelievable job here at Pine Rivers.
Yeah, it certainly is one of the benefits of sort of being involved in the school sport, and we were at Geelong last year and a fantastic venue, and then obviously up here this year, and I wouldn't get a chance to sort of travel to those clubs too often, so it's brilliant being able to see all the different venues that you, as I said, that you see on TV and watch the events at.
And this has been another sensational end from Mackenzie Parsons, holding sway at the changeover of leads again. She's been sensational so far this evening. Or this, can we call it evening yet?
Yeah, close enough, isn't it?
Oh, no, it is evening now. 5:01. 5 o'clock counts as
That's
evening,
evening,
doesn't
is
it?
it? Right.
I don't know, that's what I go with. Once it hits 5, that's when the evening starts and the afternoon concludes.
She set it up very well again, Mackenzie.
Kenny Hagan. Once he got his edging it to run.
Looks reasonably well down.
It's a great bowl. Just falling backwards.
Yeah, he just clipped his own there. If he didn't do that, he was right on the money. It's wonderful seeing so many kids from so many different schools.
Yeah, it's a fantastic event. We've got a lot more regular bowlers that are sort of in their state pathways, and there's still a few that this is probably their first event and their first opportunity, so that makes it all that little bit more special for them.
Yeah, it really does. It's wonderful to give them the opportunity, not in state bowls, but, you know, at this level in the school sport state. Some of these kids may have just missed out on state selection and therefore get a shot here and...
and hopefully kick them on a bit in their careers.
Absolutely, yeah. Talking to a few parents earlier on, and just what an opportunity it's been for some of those students that didn't make their state squads, and they're really thriving and enjoying the competition.
This gives you extra to play for as well, doesn't it? So impressive. Have we got the Queen of Corn here?
No. We haven't
no.
We haven't got the Queen of Corn. We've got the Wizard of Wilmington here, though. And... Callum with the mullet, I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember Callum.
Yep.
The Malay.
Yep, the band's drummer.
Yep.
And then I don't know if you've mentioned it, but the New South Wales team's quite unique in that we're drawing from a few different states.
Yeah, well...
Nationals teams, but...
It's interesting that... Mackenzie is playing for New South Wales because bowling out of Moama, you'd actually be part of the
she
Victorian.
plays for Victoria of a weekend. And then young Jordan Sturgis, who's playing next to the live stream rink, he bowls at Goulburn, which is
in New South Wales.
Truly in New South Wales, but they've joined Bowls ACT. They're affiliated with Bowls ACT.
So maybe we could see Ellen Fife, who's from Goulburn, maybe make the move. I doubt she's going to, but.
Well, I do actually believe that she's coming to our CHS, our New South Wales CHS knockout, because she works at the school that Jordan bowls at.
Amazing.
That Jordan goes to school at, and she's coming down as their coach and looking after them. So
wow.
Well, there's not many better because she's not just a good bowler, but she is just a great human being.
Yes, and played a lot of school bowls when she was younger.
Yep.
She was always in the South Coast team that were nearly unbeatable. They had her and Dawn and
good night.
The twins, the Nerona twins, who are now married. But amongst a few other girls, and then Sarah Boddington, I think, was down there at one stage with them.
That's rude. That's way too many top end players.
It wasn't, and that's only the girls we've gone through.
Imagine rocking up and facing all of them. You just pack up and go home. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yes, we did have one year where 7 of their 8 made the state side.
Wow.
And we sort of had to apologise to the 8th for making her sit there by herself. But
Sam?
they've always been very strong through the Warilla Club down there.
So one taken out. It's Mackenzie Parsons' bolt. And is it going to remain at that? So New South Wales will win their first end in this direction. Is that the second, or was that just kicked out?
I think they're clearing them out.
Yeah. They're just measuring for the second shot.
So we'll find out what the total will be. One it is, so the lead remains with Queensland, 4-3 after 6. Enthralling contest so far.
Yeah, off to another good start. And I saw the last singles game looked like a cracking game. And
it was.
Fairly decent finish.
Yeah, really lucky to see Riley Cameron and Tyler Mason and how they played, and momentum swings aplenty.
Yeah.
And really
and the Fours game earlier was a good game, and certainly kept it close, and some good bowls played. So
the South Australians just getting over the top in the end.
Yeah, I think some of the players are just enjoying playing on this carpet so much that it'll do great things for them.
Well, yeah, to get to play at premier venues and world-class venues that some of the best players in the world often play at, it's always a nice little thrill.
Yeah, it's an absolute privilege to come here to Pine Rivers to play this event.
It'll be interesting to see. Yesterday we finished at 6 o'clock, and probably about now we noticed the green started to slow a little bit.
Yep.
And by the end of the game it had slowed considerably. So that's obviously something different for them as well with the carpet. They probably don't consider sunlight and shade and all of those sorts of things, but we'll see if they can adjust to it. But I just noticed a couple more bowls are just starting to pull up than we've seen throughout the day.
Yeah, we mentioned sort of at the start, Mick, that it's after 4:30 starts, just starting to cool down, and things will change, and we did sort of wonder how soon they would realise, the old saying, after 4 a metre more.
Yeah. Well, once again, when you watch the BPL and they talk about it getting cold in here, and you sort of think Queensland, and that's in October or November or something, you sort of go, well, surely it's not that cold, but I believe them.
It does not get cold here.
Compared to, I'm guessing, Moama.
The last 2 years here, the humidity has been through the roof. 2023, it was at 90% for the whole day, and Locke Williams and I were almost severely dehydrated by the end of that afternoon, or by the end of that night. Last year was okay, and then they pushed it forward a little bit, which might make it a little bit cooler in the evenings. Moama can stay pretty hot as well, actually.
True, depending on what time of year you're at.
Again, at the start of 2024, we had, I think the back end of the tournament was, the last 2 days were 41 and 42 degrees.
Yeah.
So it was hot.
Yes, doesn't matter if you're undercover, that's probably still not pleasant.
Well, because where we're in Moama, we're actually on a scaffold and have a look above the green. With the heat rising and then being right underneath the canopy, it's actually hotter.
Yeah.
So we had an ice bucket, everything, just dip our hands in, rub our faces, and got looked after. Back to the bowls. And
we are just seeing those few short bowls.
Yeah, it was pushing through that time, just an overcorrection, but yeah, it's considering some of the heads that we've already had that have been very tight, and then you see that group of bowls, it's quite obviously slowed down.
I think across the 2 days, it would be fair to say that more of the bowls that aren't close have been a bit heavier rather than a bit shorter, so as is normal on the carpet. So just getting them used to a little change.
From this angle, you can easily say there's plenty of room to draw, but from where he's standing on the mat, there's a lot of bowls in the way. Just got to make sure he clears around them. That might end up with the group too.
So, Mick, is there probably putting you on the spot here, and I don't know if you can reveal anything or if it hasn't been decided yet, but the 2026 School Sport Australia Games, any news?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
I'm sure there have been discussions that have been had, but not sure. I do know that their plan is to do another big games event.
Yep.
So we're up here with 7 different sports.
Cool.
At the moment. Which does present a bit of a tricky challenge for us because the Junior Gold Nugget was last weekend. There's a Tri-Series this weekend, so we'll have to have some discussion around the timing of that big games event and how that
if we can
pans out.
fit in, yep.
But yeah, there's certainly nothing that's been decided as far as I know.
Sorry to put you on the spot. Try and get a bit of breaking news on Ringside Live.
It's not bad here. Well done.
Sam's just drawn one.
Yep. Great adjustment there from his first one pulling up. Smart bowls. Yeah, I thought you'd stitched him up for a second.
I said I'm sorry if I'm putting you on the spot.
Yes, you did.
Sometimes it's not enough though. Sometimes an apology is too little too late. So I'm glad you're still with us.
We've got all the executive behind me, so I better be careful what I say.
So Levi Rice has got one more in the tank. It's, I think, 1 or 2 to New South Wales here.
Looks like he might be going with weight.
What can Little Lurch do? He's close. Oh. Cleared 1. So 2 to New South Wales. And they regain the lead. They led it 5 shots to 4. That's after 7 ends of the 16 allotted and the hour and a half. So, be touch and go as to whether we get the final end in here. 46 minutes to go. We're not quite halfway, so we probably don't. All they have to do is roll the jack.
It's been quite common that we've just missed that one last end across the board. Although with the slowing green, they might just be able to sneak it in. It has been good. The players have been very good at getting through the games and making sure that they are aware of the time limit. And not
pretty normal for the under-18s to get through the games a bit quicker.
Yeah, attention spans, drifting and
going and
impatient.
Not trying to waste time and sort of use it too tactically.
And I haven't seen that at all. You know, you hear about at other events and you see it. There's a bit of gamesmanship, but not here. And I think that's wonderful because, yes, there are time limits, but you don't want to see that time-wasting sort of stuff because it can detract from someone's experience at the tournament.
I did speak to one of the girls and I said, I know you're not time-wasting because you're actually behind, but you're walking very slowly. I think she was just getting tired. And I said, I think it was in the 4th or 5th game yesterday. And said,
did this person play the nugget as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. That's. Then that's.
It was very much fair enough that
more
she was
than
feeling
fair.
tired by then.
Dragging the feet a little bit after
more than
5
fair.
days of bowls.
I think I'd need to be stretching. Went to the gym once last week, or the last time I went, and I'm still sore. So it can happen.
Mate, they're long days, even sitting on the side here, or sort of just handing out cards and doing scoreboards and things like that.
Yeah,
it's still a long day just concentrating, let alone the physical aspect as well.
It's the mental side of it as well, though. Like mentally doing anything for such a long period of time, you can start to wane, and it definitely gets like that.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday they were on the green at 8 o'clock in the morning to start their practice, and finished at 6 o'clock. So 10-hour day, and they stopped for about probably 25 minutes for lunch. And other than that, even though we have a 15-minute break between each game, it's basically finish your end, shake hands, talk to your coaches quickly, walk to the next game. It's not like they're going to sit down for 15 minutes. So.
No. And you've just got to stay switched on mentally the whole time, don't you? There's just no time to rest at all.
Short games don't allow it. He's drawing a good bowl here.
So Cooper Wrightson, what has he got in response? It's been a really even contest. One shot splitting the two teams after 7 ends.
I missed that.
Ooh, it's going to be close. Probably one down still.
Second wood, I reckon. Yeah.
Cooper's a bit of a character. They get a little state badge from each of the states, and his state badge is now his New South Wales state badge is now his new earring.
Oh, right. I wondered what the glitter was on the ear there.
Yes, that's the state badge that they get.
Oh, that looks...
Which is an interesting choice, but he's gone with it.
Yep. Of course, yeah, if you get your ears pierced, it's a lot easier to put in, but, I don't reckon I've ever seen that before. Even, in the Olympics and Com Games, it is genuine currency.
Yeah.
And I went to Birmingham 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, and because I was there in a Com Games Australia capacity, we got the full team kit plus the pins. These pins was like catnip to anybody. So I had some with me, I was going to give them to people at Leamington Spa who looked after us, at the chicken shop and at the cafe and everything, and had to get them through security on the way back because I didn't hand them all out. I was going to give them to people at the village. The security guards, can we have your badges? Can we have your badges? Can I have your pin?
They confiscated for them.
No, it didn't confiscate. They were just desperate to get them. It was like you should have seen their pupils dilate. It was insane.
So that's
loved them.
Each country, like each
each athlete, and you hear about it at the Olympics as well. Andy Murray tells a really good story that, at Paris 2024 and Tokyo 2020, all he was doing was getting pins.
Great ball coming in again, yeah.
I think there was only one athlete from a certain country at the last Olympics. Andy Murray found them.
Yeah, I must admit the kids have enjoyed getting them, and
the pins are great. Even last year when I was team manager for South Australia, I've still got my SA hat with my 4 other state pins on it.
I've got one from WA that I was given on the last day, so I've still got that. I think it's in my car actually.
Oh, he's down well here.
Pretty good here.
Sam Griffiths. That's a brilliant delivery.
Wow.
He kept rolling.
I think it's in the count.
You would hope it's shot, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's in the count.
He'd be unlucky if it wasn't a bowl that good.
So they've won 2 ends in a row, New South Wales. Holding again. One more to come in this end for Queensland. What's the instruction here from Hagen and Cooper Sutton? What have they said to Levi?
I think draw shot is the chat. If they look for that bowl, they do have backwood.
Oh, he's definitely not short. Levi Rice.
Trying to use the side bowl. He's very close to it.
Oh, he's flopped it in.
Yeah.
It was a good effort. Really good effort from Levi Rice, but for the first time today, someone wins 3 ends in a row. It's 6-4 to New South Wales after 8 ends of the allotted 16, but we are over halfway in the timing, so it's probably at 15 ends at the moment. So probably over halfway.
Mick, you mentioned the other sports that are up here for the School Sport Australia Games. What are they?
We were over there this morning. I must admit there's possibly some that I'll miss, and I do apologise. I know the golf is out at Bribie Island. And then over at the South Pine Complex, there was AFL. They kept saying Rugby
league, yes.
I think it was league. I don't think it was union.
It is league.
The league, basketball and netball are inside.
Basketball's one we
I
missed.
believe there's some soccer somewhere.
Yep,
some
there is.
football somewhere. And then there's an aquatic games as well going on sort of in conjunction with it.
Surprised Herbie's not there. He's a good swimmer, aren't you?
And I don't know Brisbane well enough, but I believe it's a little bit further away from here.
Oh, I've got... I tried to remember the directions to get from Redcliffe to here. Because, like, you take me to Eaton's where we usually stay.
Yep.
I know it like the back of my hand. Went there last night, didn't need the nav, all good. And now, took 3 turns this morning. That was it.
Yes.
Cooper Sutton. What has he got? I'm surprised Cooper Sutton didn't say his favourite bowler was the other Cooper Sutton that's playing in this event.
That's a great bowl.
But,
that would be awkward if you were Cooper Sutton and you're asked who your favourite bowler was and you said Cooper Sutton.
Yeah, well, there's one from Victoria and there's one from Queensland. And his favourite bowler, well, Nathan Rice.
There you go.
So 2 of them, their favourites are Nathan Rice, but Levi probably has to say that.
If he wants tea each night, yep.
I can see some scores from across the green. I can see that Victoria are in front on both rinks against South Australia.
Well, they need that desperately, Victoria.
Which is going to be very close to enough for them. There are 4 rinks that we can't see from here, but New South Wales are in front in both of their rinks on the far side of our green against Western Australia. And then obviously this Queensland and New South Wales game's very tight. So
how's this looking from Ben Hagen?
Not bad.
Yeah, that'll get in. But it's very different this year because last year at City of Geelong, there was 1 domed green.
Yeah.
This year we have 2.
Yes.
So I remember looking behind us and not feeling too happy. Oh, that's a nice shot there from Cooper Wrightson. But yeah, they're not feeling too happy for them because they were out there in the bucketing rain. But
some of that weather.
yeah, that was it was bizarre, wasn't it? It just got colder and colder. I think I had gloves on the last day as well.
The good news for them is if they were stuck out in the rain, they only had to wait 5 minutes and it'd stop. But
yeah, well, typical Victoria.
Then it'd start again not long after.
Yeah. You are welcome. That's how we roll.
I don't know if you remember, Mick, but at Geelong last year when the table blew over,
we've spoken about that, I reckon, in every session today. That's the replay of the drive from before. But yeah, it's it was
A4 sheets of paper going everywhere all over Geelong and kids running around picking them up.
Some say there are still player bios being picked up in the streets of Geelong. One washed up in Tasmania last week, went into the bay and across Bass Strait. Picked up at Devonport where we're having the Nationals later this year.
Yeah, that'll be another good experience for the kids.
Yes, so Tassie, I think Bernie's hosting the Para-Nationals, I believe. And Devonport for the rest of it, which is really exciting. Champ of Champs, under 18s, senior sides, and then Oz Champs as well. Para-Nationals, of course.
Cooper's telling him to hit it.
Go at it.
Yeah.
Yep, I reckon they're 2 down, aren't they?
2 down. He's got a couple on the tee, although there would be a bit of room, but you'd prefer to hold them.
What's he got?
Missed it all. When you watch the under-18s or the younger players, they've just got no fear. They'll just step up, have a crack, haven't they? It make you nervous when you play against them. They don't even think of the consequences.
Levi, has he got the legs? I don't know. It's close.
It's close.
If he has, he's in for 3, which would put them back in front. And it is Levi Rice does the job. And They now lead it again, 7 shots to 6 after losing 3 ends on the bounce.
7-6 on 9 there, and New South Wales are in front 7-6 on 9 in the pairs game that goes with it. So at the moment they've 13 all on 18 ends.
Extremely close. And Artificial Light taking over here at Club Pine Rivers. Got a function tonight upstairs. Looking forward to that. Getting fed. Very excited for dinner, actually.
It's a long day.
Only had a sausage roll for lunch, so it was very good, actually. The food here at Club Pine Rivers is magnificent.
Yep, they do everything well here.
Yep, and I can vouch for Val. When I walked in, he was already in here setting up, so it's been a long day for him.
Oh, it's honestly, this is one of the shorter days at an event that you get. So
yeah, well, I suppose we've only got the half session because with the school sport games, they have an educational experience during the event, which for us was this morning. So we did our really long day yesterday, and then today's sort of a 5-hour session.
Yeah,
for bowls.
so it's not massive. We're just here doing my own thing and just setting up, and didn't have to rush this morning, which was great.
What was the education session this morning?
They did I suppose you would say, a scavenger hunt type thing over at South Pine at the main village area, and they were broken up into I think it was about 25 teams. So just one bowler from each state went into a team.
Oh, nice.
With a few AFL players and basketball.
So it's all
a little
sports.
bit of that, so that they try and get them to mix as much as possible, see some new events, meet some new kids. So quite a positive experience for them. And
wonderful.
Yeah.
So they mix with other states, or they work together as a state?
Yeah, no, other states as
Yep.
well. So New South Wales, I know it was a little bit tricky, or not tricky, but a little bit different for them because all of our other sports were playing this morning. So New South Wales bowlers were only with kids from other states.
Okay.
So they certainly stood out in their uniform. Walking
For
around
sure.
with 3 or 4 kids from Western Australia and South Australia in their group, but they still seem to really enjoy the idea of getting over there and having a look at some different activities and seeing what the other sports are doing. You can certainly pick when you're with the basketballers.
Yep. Unless your name is Levi Rice.
No, I'm sure there's a couple that are 7 foot.
Oh, right.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
What age group's that?
18s.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. So year 12s.
There's a couple of brothers from South Australia who I saw at the airport. I saw the shorter of the two first and was surprised how tall he was, and then I saw the taller one.
Yeah.
And then there was a New South Wales boy who I think I'm probably about 6'1" or 6'2", and I was looking well under his shoulders when I was standing behind him.
Crazy.
I'd be amazed if he wasn't 7 foot. So, and we've got little Jordan and Noah, who I think are both about 5'2", and they were standing next to me, standing next to him, just going, wow.
It's like the babushka dolls.
Yes.
Getting in there.
That is nicely done.
Yeah, great bowl.
Cooper Wrightson. Still favouring one to Queensland at the moment with Benny Hagan's Tweed Ospreys bowls that he uses here. He bowls at Club Pine Rivers.
It's just wonderful that bowls has been included in the games.
Yes, it certainly is. It's, as I said, there's a little bit of scheduling sort of difficulty with it, but other than that, it's great to have the opportunity. And I think from School Sport Australia's point of view, we're a fairly user-friendly, don't take a huge amount of resources, and we're not taking up an oval that other sports are using. So it probably is a good combination.
It's a great fit.
I know New South Wales CHS had a school games event that I believe they sort of modelled off what School Sport Australia have done. They had that at Blacktown this year, and Bowls had our major carnival during that event as well for the same sort of reason. And
it is a sport that, the organisation of it, does take a lot of work, but resource-wise,
yes,
there are clubs everywhere.
Yep. And they bring all their own equipment. We just need We basically need 20 mats and 10 jacks.
Yep, that's it.
And
And the clubs have that.
Yeah.
And Sam Griffiths just, he didn't want to flop that over.
That's right.
But he's made sure of it now.
Yeah, and even just not needing too many sort of referees,
Officials,
umpires, type referees.
Yep.
We have coaches and managers still, but you don't need to organise a heap of referees. I saw one young boy that I know from my son's basketball. He's up here refereeing the basketball.
Yep. It's all just volunteers from the club, and bowls is a very self-maintained, self-sustainable sport where just get up, do the job, and it's why the AO is so good, and all the volunteers that come up. It's coming. It just I think he has. Benny Hagan likes it.
It doesn't look it from the screen, but Benny's given it to him.
Looks like they all favour 2.
Sam Griffiths, this is a really big bowl. Would go down by 3 shots, which would be the biggest lead of the game if he can't nail it. And he's not a mile away. And I tell you what, I reckon he's made 2.
He's wedged it in between his lead and seconds bowls.
That is mighty. Sam Griffiths, take a bow. We said shot of the day before went to Riley Cameron for what he did to try and get in front with an end to go. But that, he sat the bowl away and then got it down perfectly.
And he gave a little nod of the head, and that's about as much emotion as I've seen from Sam.
Cooper's happy. They're all happy. And did we just lose a jack, maybe? No.
No, I think they're just deciding on what length they're going to go with.
So 8-7 after 10.
New South Wales have traditionally brought the mat right up. It's probably not as far up as it's been, but they've started bringing it all the way up.
That's our 4th lead change of the contest. We've only played 10 ends.
It's a ripping game.
Toing and throwing. But, I think that is a brilliant bowl because, yes, he was trying to sit that bowl away, and if he got on the inside of it and went the right way, the jack would squirt towards his own. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And the weight control was
exactly right. The weight was...
Yep. Because I see, like, in a lot of the reels that I post, and I'm gonna go into bat for bowls here, because some of the social media comments are just ridiculous. Like, how they say, it was a lucky result. There was one that we posted the other day about Beau Prideaux and what he did in the National Development Series. Made a 4. It was a ripping bowl. Someone goes, no, it was lucky. It's like, there was nothing lucky about it. He was going for exactly what he wanted, and he nailed it.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of people that think they can do the things that these wonderful stars do, and you can, but...
Yeah, the stars do it 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And the rest of us do it 1 out of 10.
I do it 0.
But and I played a tournament with Beau. He's a pretty special bowler.
Yeah, he's a ripping fella
and
too.
And a great bloke, yes, absolutely. He makes the game look easy.
Yeah. His mum has represented New Zealand as well. They were both actually at the Oceania Challenge last year, playing against each other. Not in the same rink, of course, but quite unbelievable. What's Talia Kennedy just handed you there? A result.
Her singles game.
How'd she go?
She had a good win, so she'll be happy to finish that off. And I think she's one of the players in the triples team that's already qualified. So that means she's obviously in a little bit of form. Might be streaming Talia Kennedy tomorrow. That's not confirmed as of yet. We'll get the schedule up tomorrow morning ahead of play. Got to look at which games we'll live stream in terms of finals. But Talia Kennedy, she is an absolute star, both on and off the green. I've said many times across various platforms over the last month and a bit since the AO, how infectious her happiness is, because she comes up
to try her finals kit on at the AO. Never met her before. Comes up like I had known her for 10 years. And even today came and said hello. And, yeah, just a lovely individual is Talia Kennedy.
Yes, and the New South Wales management, she's with 4 of the quietest boys you will ever meet. We said, your job's the hype person, and she's done it well.
And she is a hype person, that's for sure.
Yes, as well as bowling well. I've just noticed, actually, we're just talking about New South Wales getting 2 here to make it 8-7. And on the rink next door, Queensland got 2 to make theirs 8-7. So it's still tied on the master board, which could certainly come into play depending on other results. Sam just might not quite run it out with this.
Yep, just pulling up that one. Got another one after. Levi might be just past. He gets that bowl, he'll be good. Certainly got dark very quick outside of the dome, didn't it? The artificial lights kicked in.
Yes, it was quite funny yesterday. It actually gets a little bit tricky to see just at sunset, but then it actually brightens up a great deal when the artificial lights take over. So
Yeah, massively.
it's actually easier to see now than it was an hour ago.
You know what? You're right.
It looks great on the stream too, nice and bright there with the background. People everywhere.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Well, that's about, and funnily you see that there are so many people there, and there's about 4 times that amount at a BPL.
Yes.
That bar is rocking.
Yep.
Night session, especially when the Pirates are playing last on the Thursday night. Oh, it's going off. Brendan Wilson's got Pirate Cove going, and it's awesome. So if you get a chance to get up here for a BPL at Pine Rivers, it's the tournament's spiritual home. The Pirate fans get loud. Sydney Saints, they brought a lot of people here last year. The Jets, I reckon they'll have a lot of members there. Helensvale, Tweed. Everyone gets up and about. The Lions always bring something.
Been lucky enough to be here for one, and what a marvellous experience it is.
Are you coming again?
I'd love to.
Come on, Herbie. Mick, come on.
I'd love to be here.
In a School Sport Australia capacity, they can pay for you to come. Got the big wigs behind us, so I said that loud enough to...
I'd even be happy to pay it. It'd just be the time off that I'd need, but it does look like a great event. And
2 to New South Wales.
And I do know that even a lot of my friends that are sort of similar age to me, they'll tune in and watch a bit of it. It's probably the only bowls they'll watch all year, but because it's on Fox and KO and it gets a bit of attention, that they'll generally turn it on. They have met 1 or 2 of the players in it that I know, and sort of they just follow how they're going in it.
That's awesome. It really is, and looking forward to that. October 27 it starts. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's the innovation of the shorter format of the game. Gets people viewership way up.
And it's a funny thing because, I mean, I've been playing for 35 years now, and when it started, everyone was against it. And I must admit, I sort of thought, I prefer the normal format that I'm used to. And once you start playing it a bit more, you go, oh, no, this is actually pretty fun.
It's got a cult following. It's absolutely... It's funny, though. When I started at Bowls Australia, the first event that I saw was the Bowls Premier League. So, you go from that into seeing all the different formats, and you get a different...
The different perspective.
Yeah, like you come in and you're like, oh, so this is bowls. Yeah. Like, this is not what I expected at all. Then you go to the Champ of Champs and Oz Champs, you're like, okay, this is bowls. But, it's all bowls now. It's, people thought that 2020 would never really kick off in cricket, and it certainly has. So, Mackenzie Parsons, she's kicking off tonight. She's been brilliant
And I think the beauty of bowls, I know you mentioned 2020 cricket, and I must admit I still don't particularly like how much it's taken over.
Yeah, I'm the same
I do
there.
like the game, but I suppose with bowls it still is the same game. You still have to be able to draw a shot. You still have to be able to convert a head. It's just how quick the games are and how we score them. So it still maintains its integrity, I suppose you would say.
Yep.
So.
100%
it's not a
correct.
big bash like the cricket that's become the T20.
Yeah, I don't know if I was a kid I'd want to be a quick bowler anymore. It's not much fun just getting belted for 6 every ball.
You're exactly right.
The format of the BPL, it's quick to play, great fun. Throw in a power play and
and I know I played in the BPL Cup qualifiers unsuccessfully, but Joey Clark and his team didn't let us score in the first set. I said to him, "Oh, that's not bad. At least I can just forget about that one and start the new set."
Yeah, that's the
it
beauty
didn't go
of
much
it.
better, but at least we scored.
That's where, and look, the tennis lover in me loves sets play. I know a lot of bowlers don't like it, but I think it does give you that fresh perspective where you can reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the sets play. You can reset yourself, go again, clear your mind and try and get it back. And
speaking of getting back, this bowl from Cooper Wrightson, that is as good as it gets. High fives all round.
Yeah, I must admit, I only played a relatively small club down in Sydney at Glenbrook Bowling Club. And we even have one of our members runs a Tuesday night. They call it Glenbrook Premier League, follow the same format, sets play, and it's the most popular event of the year. It fills up.
Yep.
They'll have as many teams as they can fit depending on whether greens are in or out, and you sort of play a round robin. You're only there for an hour and a half, a couple of sets and a tiebreaker if needed. And they play that Tuesday nights for about 8 or 10 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, it's a wonderful way to introduce new people to the game.
And
it's a shortened format.
I know the person that I'm playing in the regional, the guy I'm playing the regional triples with in a couple of weeks, he actually started out through that.
Yep.
Saw it. Now he's a sponsor at the club. He's playing in the top grade, and he's sort of right into it. Having been a very good golfer, he sort of went, I can get a game of bowls in an hour and a half now. And not the whole day that golf was taking, but then as he's gotten better, he's now playing in the longer events as well.
And that's the idea of playing a shorter format. Introduce people to the game. You know, it doesn't take long. Most bowlers know you play for not too long and you're hooked, you know, and that's all you need to do. Get a start with some people, and before you know it, they're as passionate about bowls as the next person. Around the back here, he's just going to motor.
Going to be a tricky one for Levi. He doesn't really want to spring the jack out there.
No.
To where Sam's last bowl is. So.
And with 16 minutes left, they're sitting in a precarious position where they've got to try and win some ends, because you feel like there's probably 2 left after this.
It's a good bowl.
He's close, and he's cut it down. Yep. I think it was already 1, but yeah, this has been a really strong fight back from New South Wales, who, in fairness, they've actually won 5 of the last 6 ends. They just dropped that big 3 that put them in a precarious position on end 9. They were down 7-6. 4 lead changes in this matchup across the 11 played ends so far.
Just back talking about the BPL Cup. It's wonderful. It's a club competition, so you get to play with your own club, and it doesn't matter the size. You can play against a Pine Rivers or a small club like your own. It's just great competition.
I know the last couple of years I've tried to play it just at a little club up in the Blue Mountains at Lawson and catch up with some mates that you don't see very often who play in it, and it's a great day. And then this year I couldn't play that one. It clashed with one of my son's sort of big sporting events. And
just trickling through there. Sorry,
he was trying to spring the jack out for there too.
Yep,
had the right weight for it.
Yeah,
brilliant effort from Sam Griffiths.
So instead of playing the qualifier at a small club with 1 green and about 40 members, I've played one at St John's Park instead. So
it's a bit of difference.
Yeah,
yep, with a 5-story car park.
Yes.
So Levi Rice down 10-7. I know Dave Rankin of Perth Pennants, if you're watching, you'd be very much enjoying that scoreline. Big weight, Levi Rice. His dad's got a good drive. And he's just drifted through, so that's one more to New South Wales, who lead it 11-7. That's after 12 ends here at Club Pine Rivers. We've got 4 to complete. We won't get there, I reckon, 2 or 3 to go.
14 minutes to go.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
That's 7 minutes an end, so it'll be touch and go.
Yeah, they're going to be right on the edge of whether they'll get that third end roll in time.
So at least 2. And if there's a measure, that probably takes it down. So we'll see what happens. Mackenzie Parsons, I think she has been sublime in this match. Her leading has been nigh on perfection. Very enjoyable.
I know this New South Wales team was in a game yesterday where the jack got rolled, I think 10 seconds before the bell. They then put it in the ditch. But the end started. So then the other person rolled it. They had to call the umpire to measure whether it went to 21 metres.
The break was over before they started
the start of the next game.
So even if the jack is rolled into the ditch, it's still okay. All right. All right.
Once the end, the rolling of the jack, it declares that the end started.
Even if it is a dead jack, there you go. So 13 minutes to go. Played. It's the third bowl of this.
And I hope they don't do something similar tonight because we're meant to be upstairs.
Yeah, we'll miss entree.
6:30 dinner starts, so we've still got 45 minutes. So
you've got to freshen up and put the nice studs on.
Yeah, I've got to change the clothes in the car, so ready to go. Got to find where my keys. Oh no, they're in my pocket. That's fine. It's just wondering where I left the keys.
So we've still got a tied masterboard after all of this. Queensland are in front by 4 in the pairs game, and New South Wales are 4 in front in the triples game. So
it's remarkable, isn't it? The masterboards can provide so much drama. We see that at sides and senior sides.
And I know we've sort of said that Victoria probably look pretty comfortable. They're still in front on the 2 rinks here, and we can't see over on the other green, but Queensland and New South Wales are still only half a point different, so they're playing off for the second place in it as well. And this masterboard probably decides that.
Smooth delivery there from Cooper Wrightson. And again, it's Mackenzie Parsons who just continues to lead beautifully, making it a skip stream for Sam Griffiths. I think it's going to be forehand here for Benny Hagan.
Yes, and as important as skips are, Leeds can certainly win these 2-bowl triples games because it just takes so much pressure off.
It's going through. Ditch weight, is it? Yeah.
You don't need that much weight, probably. You just want to move that bowl over and trickle the jack. Yeah, 2-bowl triples can really blow out on you if you don't get a good lead, can't they? There's not many bowls in the head when it comes to, if you're skipping and it comes to your turn and you haven't got anything in the head. There's lots of holes you can go through in 2-bowl triples.
One of the boys actually said to me as I walked past, he'd skipped a couple of 4s games in a row and then he went back to 2-bowl triples. He goes, it's just so much quicker and there's nothing up there. Got a very deliberate action, Sam.
Mick just jumping off to do the 10-minute warning.
Yep. So not long to go. So whether we do get that, I think we might actually get another end in after the next one because there's only a couple of bowls here to go. So, yeah, I think they've rocketed through this end. So this would be the direction that we finish. So we'll fall...
Pretty good here.
15. This is a nice little finish.
Great bowl from Sam.
New South Wales really putting the foot down here.
A lot to do for Levi Rice. They're 4 down with Not too long to play. We're not going to get the full allotment of 16, and he's coming down to have a look, which I don't mind.
Yeah, well, that last bowl's taken that shot away from him. He had a shot, as you look on the right-hand side, to get the jack back. But now that bowl there in the way, he's going to have to change his mind, change his shot.
I think the big challenge for him is it obviously goes on the tee in any of these short formats, and it looks like he's probably 1 or 2 down, even if he does want to play big weight.
Yep.
So, he might be off to check in with the coaches, which might not help us get that extra end in.
Still got a couple minutes. Might get it in still.
It was a very quick end till now.
Yeah, that's right.
5 minutes. So.
Yeah. It's got a bit to think about, hasn't
But
he?
it is probably fair enough, and obviously you wouldn't even think about anything to do with time wasting, because when you're behind, you don't want to
absolutely
miss that extra end.
He wants the extra end, really.
Yeah. Queensland had just put the jack in the ditch on the other rink.
Oh, he's still undecided. I think he'll go the forehand, surely.
Looks like he's gone back more to the draw shot.
Yep. It's not bad.
He's
really
very
good.
close. Levi Rice just didn't have the run. Just didn't have the legs.
Great effort.
And I think it's still going to be 2. It is. New South Wales pull ahead to a 6-shot buffer with 8 minutes on the clock. So 2 ends probably.
So that just clicked down to 7. That
Oh.
last end took basically 7 minutes.
Yep.
So it could be touch and go on the
This
jag.
will be touch and
It
go.
is a funny timer, but we've noticed it
Yes.
goes down to 1 and then goes to 59 seconds after the minute.
Yeah.
We think. So, we'll have
So
to keep
7
an
and
eye on it.
change.
Yeah, it could be a little bit more than 7, possibly. It's been a little bit of a confusion for a few of the kids that may not listen too much in maths.
Well, it's confused me. So it gets to 1 for a minute,
It
and
looks
then it
like
goes to 59.
Yeah, and I must admit I haven't paid particular attention to it, but a few of them have said to me that it seems to have an extra minute. I said, well, I'm sure Pine Rivers know what they're doing. It's probably cutting off the minute right at the start. And Mackenzie's nailed it again.
She has.
And what happened next door? Queensland got 1. So we've got 1 the difference in the masterboard finally. New South Wales just in front. So I think if everything finished now, New South Wales would probably just sneak into second, but Victoria would hold on for first.
Looks like it might be the Vics doing it in the overall honours once again. Of course, we talked about it's very harsh to say the choke from New South Wales last year, but I think even if you are the athletes, you're probably saying that yourself, needing to win, one of the last 6 games?
Yes.
And didn't.
Things went the way they went. And we've actually, even before last year's event, we'd agreed that we would change the scoring system for this year, and the finals don't count.
Yep.
For a very logical reason, and we're still trying to develop those rules to get them perfect. So it may go back to next year that the finals games do count, but with a slightly modified scoring system. But in terms of this year, it probably would have been a cracking day tomorrow had the extra
100%,
points counted, but,
so just for clarification purposes for the viewers at home, so team honours decided tonight.
Decided in 5 minutes.
Yep. 5 and change.
5 and change, possibly, yes. And then tomorrow we sort of have our gold medal matches, bronze medal matches, and all our classification games in each of the 4 disciplines. But
perfect.
The teams' events decided very soon.
And that was due to teams playing each other on finals day, wasn't it?
There was a little bit of that, and also looking at whether because it was just a point for a game. And so if you lose 21-20 in a gold medal singles game, you get 0 points, and then someone playing off in the 9th, 1st, 10th game got a point for winning that, and how we manage that. So we've had a good discussion this year, and we're sort of going to, I suppose, table a different scoring system where the one that I believe we're looking at to see if we can find any problems with it This year's scoring system for the first 2 days would actually be double points, so we'd be playing for 8 points a round per team, and therefore 16 per state.
Yep. Sure. Okay.
And then you can sort of cascade your points down, and even if you lose a gold medal match and get silver, you still get
points.
some points for getting that far.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you don't get more points. You won't get more points if you finish lower than someone. But
I don't envy your position, Mick. That's what I'm saying, because you're going through a lot of mathematical scenarios here, and it's going straight over my head.
I must admit, I've got. I travelled up with the New South Wales people, and coming from New South Wales myself, and they're both maths teachers. So
well, there you go.
They did get told that was their job for the week.
You know who you should enlist? Clive Adams. He would.
Yes.
He loves his maths, and he's very good with spreadsheets as well.
Yes,
Levi.
I've only met Clive on a couple of video calls, video meetings, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's tuning in if I get an email from him with a new formula that works.
Yeah.
He'll give you something, don't worry.
It'll be like that cricket formula for when...
the Duckworth-Lewis. Yeah.
The number of...
Clive doesn't hate humanity. Duckworth and Lewis did. I still don't understand how that works, but back here, and we're definitely, I think, going to get one more end in, that's for sure. Sam Griffiths with his penultimate bowl. Off this end.
And not a lot of danger, so I'd say he's going to
should put him
go.
7 shots up on a live scoreboard. I reckon.
Off.
Yeah, he's going to use that bowl of Mackenzie. He has lifted brilliantly. And Levi Rice.
The problem again, they've got nothing back.
No. And the problem is you can't really play with any weight. So he's going to go big, give himself one more end to try and affect things. So he's gone with arriving weight, Levi Rice. How's it looking? Needs to clear the front. Levi Rice.
Going to hit them both.
Got them both. And then Mackenzie's bowl followed it through. So it remains at 1 down despite Levi's best efforts. That is a brilliant bowl. And he can't quite believe it. 14-7, 1 end to play.
Yeah, couldn't go huge, could he? It's a good bowl.
But New South Wales, so since they went down not a 7-6 after 9 ends, they've won 5 ends in a row. But on top of that, they've won 8 of the last 9 ends. That's huge.
Which it hasn't been a one-sided game either.
No.
It's one bowl in there, Mackenzie bowling brilliantly, Cooper adding one every now and then, and also Sam, obviously.
So New South Wales scores across the match have been 1-1, 1, 2, 1, 2-2, 1-2-1.
Yeah.
So nothing more than a 2.
So our clock's down to 1 minute, and then it'll be down to 59 seconds.
Yeah, in about 30 seconds, it'll be down to 59. So Jack has been rolled, no problems. Final end incoming here at Club Pine Rivers. Have to make a very quick dash after this to get changed and head up to dinner.
Yes, I think I'll be doing the results upstairs while entree's on.
Yep. So three course type of meal.
I believe so.
Oof.
Yeah, it sounds
getting looked after.
Wow.
Yeah, we've just been given a scorecard with some interesting face painting put on the person whose face is on the card.
Oh yeah, the old Mo and little goatee beard on the.
Someone was clearly enthralled in what was being played.
Yeah, thanks to the sponsor of the cards, who's just
Chris Bowen MP.
Yeah, see from Maryland's Bowling Club, another wonderful supporter of our school bowls, and we actually host our all schools there. And Gavin Holborn and Cody Packer, who are down there doing their thing, and Tony Wood are
Cody's
to help out.
Cody's a star. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
so
is
happy
it?
birthday, Cody Packer, and Maryland's Jack McShane as well. They've got him there.
Yes, they've strengthened right up and had a very good year this year at New South Wales level. And have a lot of our juniors there. They've got 7 or 8 junior girls there and a couple of boys now.
Very nice.
Cooper Sutton as the buzzer goes off, that's it for time. So we'll get this end done, and then we're done and dusted for the day. Starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes, 9 a.m. start. The kids will be on the green sort of from 8 and have a bit of a roll-up and practice and a team meeting, but the live streaming and the games themselves will be 9 o'clock. So. And this is the beauty of having a master board. They're 7 in front playing the last end, so obviously with 6 bowls, New South Wales have secured the 1 point here. But at the moment, they're only 2 in front on the master board.
Yep.
And 1 down on the head here. I think they're just holding the 1 over on the pairs game, so.
So finals tomorrow, Mick, how does that work?
So we've got the pairs and triples finals and classification games here in the first time slot. As we said, we'll just look at who's playing in the singles and pairs and triples sort of thing. It's not a fixed drink draw for that, because we will certainly try and host the single or live stream the singles final as the premier event. And then we'll look at whether we can shuffle around states to make it as fair as possible and include more states, or certainly if one of the singles players is in the pairs, I don't think it's right to give them the advantage of playing on the same ring for both games. So just little things like that we'll look into once the positions are all finalised.
Yep.
But I think the norm would be that we'll do the pairs in the first time slot, the singles in the second time slot, but we may just shuffle around and do the triples instead if need be. And I think from memory, looking at the singles, every state bar New South Wales who had finished their singles events and hadn't quite been as successful as they'd like, so any other state could be that second one in with Victoria, so it really did make it tricky to work out what's happening. Sam's on his way down here.
We'll get around the front. It's going to come underneath.
He's close, but just no cigar. So the master board is what matters now for Queensland.
I think in the pairs it's still a New South Wales bowl on the jack, I believe.
They're up by 5, so it's 2 down for Queensland. What has Levi got? Just...
New South Wales look like they might have added another one in the pairs. 1 bowl left each.
Yeah, seems that way. Good sportsmanship from Levi Rice.
Yeah, I just noticed Levi and Sam then talking to each
Yep.
other as they went back, having a bit of a
Yeah.
joke. Great sportsmanship all round.
Cooper hasn't.
There we go. Out of the way.
They've been brilliant with it all game.
Yeah, no, they
Gets
really
to the
have
last bowl.
Especially in the 4s. They've been unreal. Well, they were unreal. South Australia and Western Australia.
Yeah, you can forget about the camera when things get tight towards the end of the
Yep.
game, and that's when you often see people start to stand in front of it. They want to get a nice close look at the head. And
Oh, come on, Cooper. There we go. Thank you. All right, final bowl coming in. So, 1 on the mast, or 1...
I'm just trying to see if I can catch someone's attention. I think New South Wales might be holding 3 or 4 in their pairs game. So,
Well, that would mean that it's all over. They've got 1 here, Queensland. But in the end, it's...
Geordie looks like he's saying, should I even play it? So I'm assuming that they know they've got it. Yeah, he's picked it up. So 14-8
here. And on the master board, New South Wales get the job done, brilliantly done by the New South Wales under-18 team or the schools team, but it is Mackenzie Parsons who led perfectly. She's probably player of the match. Cooper Wrightson and Sam Griffiths defeating Cooper Sutton, Ben Hagan and Levi Rice 14 shots to 8. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for the finals day. We don't know what's being played on the live stream yet. We'll get that confirmed by the great man, Mick Devine. Mick, thank you very much and well done on what has been a brilliantly run tournament, my friend.
Thanks for having us on and thanks for your support.
No problems at all. Brett Herbert, great to see you. We'll catch you tomorrow as well.
Thank you, Val.
Looking forward to another big day. Big thank you to Connor Munnings behind the scenes as well. He's done a great job once again behind the cameras. He flew here at 6 a.m. this morning, was up at 4, so he's ready for a nap after dinner. And we'll catch you all tomorrow from 9 a.m. here on Ringside Live on BA's YouTube channel.